She declared, quote, "I abhor the military's discriminatory recruitment policy," and she added that the policy was a profound wrong, a moral injustice of the first order, end quote. A moral injustice of the first order. Of all of the moral injustices throughout history that man has inflicted on man, she equates them to a military policy enacted by Congress. Mr. Chairman, the purpose of our military is to fight and win this country's wars. War is the most difficult human activity, bar none. It requires organized groups of men and women to act with strategic and tactical lethality while its members are simultaneously being wounded and killed. In war, the normal ways of living are completely sacrificed in the harsh, punishing environment of combat. Even in peacetime settings, in units not engaged in combat, great sacrifices are required. Military life, by its nature, must be characterized by regular lack of privacy and repeated situations of forced intimacy. As military experts have testified, and this Congress has affirmed, in such an environment, it is not a moral injustice of the first order to minimize the sexual exposure that such conditions force on soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen. It is the only sensible and effective way to run a military organization. Now, some have defended Ms. Kagan's actions regarding the military, claiming they do not demonstrate that she is anti-military. And there is truth in that, only in that she does not oppose the military simply because they are the military. However, clearly she does oppose the military because they have not yet bowed to the demands of the sexual counterculture. Her record would suggest that it is not that Ms. Kagan does not want the military to defend our nation against terrorism. It's just that she wants to use the military to advocate radical social policies more. Note that Kagan and the professors condemn not only a society that discriminates, but a society that tolerates discrimination by its members. Now, I abhor discrimination based on race and other immutable characteristics, but the implications of this statement are chilling for the freedom of speech and the freedom of religion in America. It should alarm those who live in the 45 states that define marriage as a union of a man and a woman, and to the tens of millions of Americans who affirm biblical moral teaching.